ladies and gents, here we go. 2.4-hour test race at Daytona. But this is only going to be a 45 minutes, so no worries there. The 2.4-hour test race is taking place tonight, and I have to check the schedule again to see what date. I think it is this coming Sunday that the 2.4 hours of Daytona with the classics, the Nissan GTP ZXT and the Audi 90 GTO, those two cars will be taking place here. So
checker flags out, P1.
We'll have to see how it goes. Let's take a look and see what happens here with the car, see how the car feels for me.
Pit exit's clear.
Okay, so we're going out on track. Looks like we're the first car in here.
They say you cut the course. You'll have to slow down and get up time gains.
It's a little too early on the brakes there.
One minute 38.3.
138.300. E1. Laps of fuel 28. On lap 2. Second 115.250. Sector 216.483. 279.
All right, let's see if it's something that we just have to take it easy for the first few laps or what.
5.295.
That lap was at 137.9.
865.
37.865. P1. Laps of fuel 27. On lap 3. Sector 114.671. Sector 216.156. Sector 311.375. Sector 425.327. Sector 529.1.
1 minute
Last lap was at 137.4.
137.423.
7.423. P1. Laps of fuel 25. On lap 4. Sector 114.791.
Got a slow car on the right. Got a slow car on the right. Go right.
Sector 311.468. Sector 425.108. Sector 529.
1 minute
P1, that was at 136.8.
9. P1. Laps of fuel 24. On lap 5. Sector 114.343. Sector 216.187. Sector 311.203.
The guy behind has just done at 144.3.
Damn, I can't believe I made that mistake. Gonna lose that time we needed. Happy to get a 136.8 though, and that's good news.
25.687.
Sector 2 is 0.7 off the pace.
Damn it, come on.
Sector 5.
1 minute.
You've just done a 136.9. Sector 3 time is quick. You're currently 17 seconds ahead of P2.
On lap 6. Sector 114.500. Sector 218.312.
Sector 1 is 1.4 off the pace. The guy behind has just done a 144.2.
Sector 425.766. Sector 5.
1 minute.
2 tenths off the pace in Sector 3. That lap was at 139.3.
P1.
Car on your left.
22. On lap 7.
Clear on the left.
Sector 114.781. Sector 216.437. Sector 311.047.
Sector 1 time's okay.
Sector 125.218.
You're 2 tenths off the pace in Sector 2.
Sector
1
That was
minute.
136.9.
36.937.
937. P1. Laps of fuel 21. On lap 8. Sector 114.265. Sector 216.281. Sector 311.187.
Sector 1 time is good.
1 minute
P1, that last lap was at 1:47.5.
1:47.5.
You're 2/10 off the pace in sector 3.
2. Laps of fuel 21. On lap 9. Sector 114.984.
Northwest only, eh?
Oh, damn it, who invited Bennett?
Yo mama.
Sector 216.391.
That's not surprising.
She has excellent taste, obviously.
I guess if you're into all-you-can-eat buffets,
What are you doing? That was a really
Get your
dumb
sweet
move.
ass in.
Sector 322.858. Sector 454.422.
Sector 2 is 41 seconds off the pace.
Left side. Stay on the left. Stay left.
Sector
2
You've
minutes.
just done a 218.5. Sector 3 is 0.3 off the pace.
5. P2. Laps of fuel 19. On lap 10. Sector 114.437.
All clear. Push now.
Maybe not, huh? Oh, damn. Come on. Let's get this thing together.
Exit's clear. Push.
Sector 216.297.
what is this sixth place, Bennett? What are you doing? You bring a Yugo with you or something?
Sector 311.125.
That was my outlap.
you cut the course back there. You'll have to slow down and get up to time gains.
You go.
Sector 532.371. Sector 114.671. Sector 216.141. Sector
Sector 1's quick.
Sector 425.281.
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
Sector 529.
1 minute 36.431.
6.431. E2. Laps of fuel 27. On lap 2. Sector 114.484. Sector 216.297. Sector 311.
Sector 1 time's okay. The guy behind has just done a
Saw that
143.2.
one of those guys from Europe, Carradine Buhafa or whatever, was in the practice room at school a bit ago. I was able to spectate, land it down. But he was doing like 8-lap stints though, so I don't know if he was using full fuel, but they were almost all in 41s.
Sector
1 minute
Last lap was at 137.1.
37.103.
Sector 3 time is fast.
E2. Laps of fuel 26. On lap 3. Sector 115.140. Sector 218.750. Sector 311.
Sector 1 is 3.2 seconds off the pace.
Sector 425.547.
Sector 2 is 0.3 off the pace.
1 minute, 30,
That was a
9,
1:39.9.
6, 7.
67. P2. Laps of fuel 25. On lap 4. Sector 114.371. Sector 216.266. Sector 311.2.
Sector 1 time is good.
Sector 425.125. Sector 529.0.
1 minute,
That was a 1:36.0. Sector 3 time's okay.
P2. Laps of fuel 24. On lap 5.
Well, I'm happy with a 136 flat. That's good for me. Let's take a look, see what happened here. Turn 1. Ooh, that would have been death right there. Death. Take a look and see. Oh, so we can make some adjustments, it looks like.
The guy behind has just done a 1:43.2.
Oh, we'll have to see how this goes. I'm not getting my hopes up too much. I think there's maybe, what, 3 or 4 Nissan GTP ZXTs that are running here total. Let's take a look here at the standings while we're sitting here in pit lane. $27 minutes remain here. So, wow, Wayne got a 134.6. Damn, nice job. Drew is at a 137.4, and Brian is at 137.7, and then the other guys are in the GTOs. Brian Bennett's turning 141. It's nice. Well, so it looks like we still have some time left. Maybe we should get out there.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Got a slow car on the left. Got a slow car on the left.
Sector 216.358.
Missed a gear there.
That wasn't the right sticking spotter.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Minute
If you want, that one was at 36.5.
96. P2. Laps of fuel 26. On lap 2. Sector 114.359.
The guy behind has just done a 142.8.
Sector 2.
Left side.
Thank you,
Clear to
JD.
left. Clear left.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
Sector 425.641.
Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace.
Sector 5.
1 minute
That was at 137.2. We're 10th off the pace in Sector 3.
P2. Laps of fuel 26. On lap 3.
Sorry, Carl.
No problem.
The guy behind has just done a 144.2. Pit exit's clear. The guy ahead has just done a 143.5.
Go tell Mama. Go get Mama. Go get Bella. Go. All right.
Was it really clear? Because you were blinking a bit to me, Dan. I don't know if I cut down on you there or not. It told me clear, and I came down.
It was close.
Horseshoes and hand grenades. No, maybe my clear was no good because, I don't know, all you have to do is blink once probably and it'll say clear and then I'll dive in.
Yeah, it was right there. I mean, it was nothing that was a worry, but it was right there.
And you wanted that draft anyway. Alright, I got the damn dogs running away, so I'm going to go see if I can find them before this damn shindig kicks off.
Take your time, Brian.
Nah, I need to practice in the draft, and it's like even 2 or 3 tenths behind somebody. So like the rear of the car gets real loose under braking. I don't know if it's me or if it's a function of the airflow. I don't know. You know, it seems like you're out there taking your time there, Chad. What's up? Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not a pansy. I didn't put my cue setup in.
No, I did. The leather, 9 laps are a race setup, so it's cool. Yeah, man. It's all right. You're kicking ass this season. It's cool. All right, I'll be back.
push now.
Sector 216.250. Sector 311.312. Sector 425.327. Sector 530.17.
P3. The leader has just done 143.3.
Sector 1146.328.
Yeah, Brian, it kills the straightaway.
577.
Yeah. I did it a little bit. I thought it only went like one. It dropped it like 175 on the straight.
Sector 1 is 137 off the pace.
I remember somebody I was chasing last night was killing me on the infield, but then I couldn't catch them on the oval because they had such a killer gap in the infield. Maybe the guy was in a Q set though. I just wondered if it was a high downforce thing.
I think gears are super important, and I can't figure out the right gear package. I think it's my
Sector 2
problem.
is 0.9 off the pace.
But I kind of figured, I don't know, I'd have them that will go 184 and another one that goes 181 for top speed calculated or whatever. And I've never hit the red line on the one that goes 184, but I do hit the red line sometimes on the one that goes 181. But if I'm not in the draft, the one that goes 181 every lap is 2 or 3 tenths faster. So tonight,
You're now
in a race
139
situation, if you're wrapped all the time, would it be quicker on the all-in-all to have that longer ratio? It's kind of tricky. Well, some of these guys, some of these Europeans that are leading the board, they race those cars. They know this shit. We don't.
Well, I know one of the Europeans is running the 177 rear gear, and he's turning low 41s with it. I don't know how he's doing it.
The red line's at 177.
Yeah, and he's turning one. I watched 41.653 over and over. It's crazy.
That's that Carradine Boo Hoffa tuck, whatever, right?
Yeah, him and Brian McGreevy's doing the same thing. He's running the 177.
Yeah, I think that might be. I wonder if they're in a high downforce and they're killing it on the infield, and then just getting what they get on the oval. If you look at the sets of the forums, 1 or 2 of them that are available are like the 5 that I found. 1 or 2 of them is high downforce. So somebody's doing that shit on this, and it's for Daytona.
Pit exit's clear.
Go right.
Sector 216.422. Sector 311.171. Sector 425.297.
New fastest lap for Muller, 134.1.
Damn, those guys are in 134s. Oh, I'm sitting on a 136 flat. That's frustrating.
Sector 529.
V2.
You got wheel damage. You're dropping debris. Bring it on.
Damn, 133.7's what they got. Wow. It's time to go to qualifying. 30 seconds remain.
Track's clear. Push, push, push.
Sector 18.000.
That's the end of the session. E3.
Oops.
Check your flag.
No worries,
E3.
man. Good luck, guys. All right, here we go. We're gonna try to qualify. So here we go.
Exit's clear. Push. Okay, Ed. We've got 4 laps to get the job done, mate.
Sector 216.562. Sector 311.187. Sector 425.281.
All right, here we go. Green flag. Qualifying time.
529.547.
I blew that entry.
Sector 114.593. Sector 216.047.
Sector 1 is quick.
Sector 425.266.
Sector 2 time is good.
Sector
1 minute 36.4.
Last lap was at 36.4.
420. P1. Laps of fuel 27. On lap 2. Sector 114.234. Sector 216.391.
time's okay.
Sector 25.139.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Sector 5.29.
That lap was out 136.1. That's your fastest lap.
083. P2. Laps of fuel 26. On lap 3.
Ah, we lost it there. Oh man. Well, we're sitting in second right now. That's basically the end of it though.
952.
I know there's 2 laps to go, but there's no way we're going to be able to get an out lap and a time lap in. So it's a 136 flat. That's all I could get out of her. The guys in first and second in practice were
Sector 218.
Wayne and Dick, and they're running 134s.
Sector 312.
I'm sitting in second. I'm sure I'll get shoved down to third here pretty soon. Don't think the other guys will be able to get me. They were running 137 and a half and down, so possibility is that I'll get shoved down to P3 on the grid, which I really don't mind.
Sector 426.562.
Sector 2 is 1.8 off the pace.
Yep, P3. I just got shoved down in P3. I'm sure that's how it's going to end up. We have no top speed here because of the damage we just took.
Sector 3 time is quick.
Sector 114.671. Sector 216.233. Sector 311.187.
Sector 1 is 0.3 off the pace.
Sector 425.718.
Sector 2 is 0.9 off the pace.
Sector 530.312.
You've just done a 138.1. That's your
There's the
fastest
flag.
lap.
It's over.
Laps of fuel 18. On lap 4.
Well, now we are going to head to the grid. Oh man, let's take a look at some of the times though. So yeah, those guys, they in qualifying they're running 133.6 and 134.9. So I came away with a 136 flat, and Brian and Drew are running 137.9 and 138. Then you have Brian Bennett, Chad Barker, Kane Lesky, Dan Garber, Gary Laviolette, Scott Kukas, JD Snyder, Dee Palmer. I think Scott Hutchinson disconnected, and I'm not sure what happened to Carl Burke. Maybe he disconnected as well. But yeah, here we go. We're ready to do this. So I'm right in the middle of all these guys. There's 5 prototypes that are going to be running, and then you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think about 8 Audis are going to end up running. So we have 45-minute race.
That's the end of the session. P3.
Okay, so we should be going to the grid now. Let's head to the grid.
One lap till we go green. Line up on the left side. Pit road is closed.
Miula. So there's P1, P2, and then we have, I don't know if Chad will be lining up next to me here, or if he will be, or if they will be all separated in another pack. Oh, I have Brian, that's right. Brian is next to me, and then we have another prototype behind us. Pretty cool. So it looks like we're just gonna do, we're gonna go through the bus stop, and then it's gonna lead us to the front straight. Hopefully things work out here. Oh, I'm not sure what happened there.
Hey, Brian, are we going to lay off the Nissans a little bit, or what's your plan for that? Good plan.
It's a hail and hearty bonsai, suckers, as we head into turn 1.
The track temp is 18
Bet you
Celsius.
go to the
All
wood
Ed,
right now.
get ready.
Have fun.
Drive right through. Let's see, who's in front of me? Probably Brian Young. Yeah.
All right, here we go. This is just a test race for the Pacific Majors 2.4 hour race.
26 car.
Yeah, I want to see how the car feels in the draft, just for anything else.
My plan is to be ahead of the Nissans by turn 1.
Brian, I can't pass you at all up to the start finish line. That's why I'm a row behind you, just so we're aware.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm going to go on green. I'm not going to do anything silly. I'm just going to go on green.
Are there separate greens or just one green for both of us?
Get ready. Going green.
There's one green for both.
Thank you. Good luck, everybody.
Pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Floor it. Green, green, green.
Sector 53.67.
Nice one, Ed. This is great. Come on, keep nailing those exits. E9.
On your right. Clear on the right.
Sector 116.639. Sector 216.547.
Maintenance increased to 1.2.
I don't know, maybe I forgot to say 3 seconds back.
Sector 425.547.
One
Well done, Ed. You're looking really good. Come on, keep your focus. P2.
Alright, back in second place.
P2. Laps of fuel 28. On lap 202. Sector 114.328. Sector 216.452.
I see you back there, King. If you
On
get a
your right.
run, take it. I'll
Clear
leave you
on
the
the
room,
right.
bud.
Sector 314.671. Sector 425.312.
The gap in front is now 3.0.
All right. So those guys are falling back. I'm back in P3. I was in P2, but I blew a corner.
Accident in. Bus stop. It looks like Young.
Well, let's hope that we can just keep it together and keep pushing forward.
Just done at 136.9 P3. That last lap was at 140.0. That's your
I'll
quickest
lift,
lap.
buddy. Go ahead. You're good.
Laps of fuel 27. On lap
Come again?
29.
I'll lift. I'll lift and let you go.
Damn spin, man.
123.985.
That was a nice save, man.
There's an
Sorry about
incident
that.
in
We'll
turn
get-
1.
Sector 216.
I was taking and giving it to you.
Yeah, but then we're just gonna play the battle. I think you're faster than me in the long run, so
Sector 311.296.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's now 3.8.
Yeah, but where's Wayne? Wow, he pulled a 12-second lead with that. Or not lead, but just gap from me.
Sector 425.281.
Fastest lap for 135.2.
Wow, Dick is running away with it.
Sector 5.
1 minute 45.752.
752. P3. Laps of fuel 26. On lap 4 of 29. Sector 114.890. Sector 216.406.
has increased to 12 seconds. That's a new fastest lap for Muller, 1:35.0. Okay, Ed, keep doing what you're doing. This is spot on. Fastest lap.
7. Heat 3. Laps of fuel 25. On lap 5 of 29. Sector 114.390. Sector 216.343. Sector 311.125.
The gap ahead is now 11 seconds.
Sector 425.125.
New fastest lap for Muller, 1:35.0.
Sector 529.
1 minute
That was 36.2.
20. Heat 3. Laps of fuel 24. On lap 6 of 29. Sector 114.57. Sector 216.266. Sector 311.156.
Okay, Ed, you're gaining on the guy in front. The gap is 11 seconds. You slow into turn 7.
Sector 425.218. Sector 539.
1
P3,
minute
that lap was at 1:36.3.
9.
Heat 3. Laps of fuel 23. On lap 7 of 29. Sector 114.406. Sector
Alright, Ed, you're in this guy in. The gap's now 10 seconds.
Sector 311.234.
That's a new fastest lap for Muller, 1:34.8. Okay, Ed, don't think about the lap times, just hit each and every apex. That's your fastest lap today.
Laps of fuel 22. On lap 8, 29. Sector 114.562. Sector 216.125. Sector 311.312. Sector 224.937.
Got a slow car on the left, go right.
In front is now 8.1.
Yeah,
Excellent.
right.
Turn 5. You think it might be Young?
Yeah, I was just trying to just get some laps too. I was going up.
Got in trouble, too fast repair. I didn't hit anything, he was spun on the inside.
That car's
If,
left down.
you have
One,
troubles under braking,
You've just done a
I might
137.0.
stepping up the front roll bar if that car even has one.
P3. Laps of fuel 21. On lap 9 of 29.
I adjusted my brake pressure. Did have it too
16.
too hard, so that my brakes, I was locking them up. Now I'm just working on that.
Yeah, sometimes, you put all the
Thanks, Scott.
tires, and if you have a soft roll bar and you're turning into the corner at the same time, that outside tire will get loaded up real good on the front, and the inside rear gets super light, and then you go around. So sometimes I like to stiffen up the front roll bar just for braking performance.
Sector 311.328.
Gotcha. Thank you.
Well, we got around that GTO car. I was a little nervous about that, especially where it happened. But Scott did a good job, and I think I did okay. I was a bit overly cautious, but oh well. We got through it.
25.125.
I try to do a few things that are a little bit unconventional with my setups, but
1 minute 30.
I got my system.
847.
847. P3. Laps of fuel 20. On lap 10 of 29.
I had a feeling that was going to happen,
Sector 114.56.
but I geared my car for like a draft race.
Yeah, I'm running my teammate's setup. He's running 133s with it, so we'll see what happens.
Copy that.
I wonder if this is going to happen in the big race, that the slower Audi or Nissans are going to hold up the Audi and break up the draft.
Probably so. There's going to be some slower Nissans.
The splits should help that out.
The gap in front is now 10 seconds.
1 minute 37.084.
084. P3. Laps of fuel 19. On lap 11, 29. Second 114.640.
There's an incident in turn 5.
Damn spins, man. I got on the throttle too early again.
Sector 233.547. Sector 311.312.
No, I don't think there's any way I could possibly even catch up. I was hoping to catch lap traffic here on the oval side of things. But now he's pretty far ahead, and Wayne is basically out of reach. He'd have to make pretty much 2 or 3 big mistakes, you know?
Sector 425.375.
That's my spot.
The normal line in that corner, everybody swings out wide and they're braking and turns and brakes and turns and trail brakes, and it has the best line of the exit.
4.265.
P3.
I wasn't listening in the first place. Why did I need a damn bus?
12 and 29. Section 114.
I needed to saw out the wheel, pal. Anywho, but, you know, my lines in a few of the corners, I'm going straight at the corner. So I'm not trying to set it up with a shit. I'm just trying to brake in a straight line with this car. That's where hopefully, you know, you guys see that some of us aren't doing the proper line, so just be aware when it's time to make a pass. I might be in your way when you dive bomb.
Sector 311.343. Sector 425.266.
I like what you're doing here, Brian. You know, you could have pushed up next to me coming into the bus stop. You know, being patient like you've been doing coming into this section with those slower cars. It's going to be better in the long run. Oh, nobody will wad up. Less likely.
On lap 13 and 29. Sector
Too bad there's only about 10 people on the majors with patience.
On your left.
It
Stay on
should
the left.
be,
To your left.
if we can deprogram the predator thinking, that I never really blocked anyway, but, you know, normal multi-class, you don't necessarily get out of the way, because then you'll jump right into somebody's path, but, you know, you certainly don't fight it, and you don't have to be so fucking aggressive either, as we theoretically did in the predator shindig.
Sector 311.453. Sector 425.422.
That's what you get for laughing at me.
Did I screw you up? Nah, I missed the shift on your deceleration.
1
Deal
minute
breaker.
38.1.
Now, Scott, we missed the shift on the way to the start finish before we even took the green flag, practically, so it happens.
Lap 14.29. Sector 114.671. Sector 216.639. Sector 311.375.
Okay, Ed, you're halfway home. Got plenty of fuel. You've got half your fuel left.
Sector 425.235.
Right, looks like Wayne's already gotten past Chad and Scott. 22 minutes, 20 minutes to go now.
Sector
1
P3,
minute
that was 137.7.
37.7.
5.676.
Kind of felt like the tires were going, so I'm going to try to just be driving cautiously. No need for more spins. We already lost a lot of time. Whoa!
114.890.
Don't want to get that close, I guess, to that side. Car got pretty upset there.
Sector 216.
Bennett, where you at on track?
Just left the bus stop. And Dick, when you were flashing, your brake lights were blinking, so I'm thinking about that. I damn near drove right into you. I don't know if you were lifting and feathering the brakes or not, but it seemed like your brake lights were flashing while you were blinking, your headlights.
Wow, Wayne is 30 seconds ahead now. 3 spins caused that gap, damn it. I mean, he was pulling away anyway, but it wasn't much. I probably could have hung in there, at least for a little bit. I'm sure eventually he would have dropped me.
Sector
1 minute 38.311.
5.311. E3. Laps of fuel 14. On lap 16.
And Dan Blanks, I see your name down there, Chad.
Yeah, I got a little bit of damage to my front end.
Sector 216.641. Sector 311.375.
You know, those freaks in Europe that are doing the 41s with whatever fuel load they have on. I mean, I looked at his laps, 8 laps and hit it, so it might be a little bit light. I was going to be happy with 42s myself.
Sector 125.358.
1 minute 37.546.
7.546. P3. Laps of fuel per minute. On lap 17 of 20. Second 114.954.
Went too wide, too deep.
Sector 216.764. Sector 311.187.
Car stopped ahead.
358. Sector 559.6.
1 minute
Last lap was at 137.9.
37.889.
P3. Laps of fuel 12. On lap 18 of 29. Sector 115.078. Sector 216.797.
Yeah.
Sector 311.609.
How much do I slow you down through the bus stop, Wayne?
Sector 425.327.
On your left. Clear on the left.
Thanks for that patience, Edgar. I know you could have just flung that in there if you wanted to.
Yeah, no worries, Chad. That was cool. Thanks, man.
Sector
1 minute
33.
39.098.
P3. Laps of fuel 11. On lap 19 of 29. Sector 114.406. Sector 216.343. Sector 311.203. Sector 425.235.
Alright, so we're at the 13-minute mark, basically. We'll see how these 13 minutes feel. I'm getting a bit worried about the tires.
6.346.
346. P3.
Left side. Clear on the left.
Sector 5,
1 minute
That lap was at 1:38.3.
38.258.
P3. Laps of fuel 9. On lap 21 and 29. Sector 115.000. Sector 216.312. Sector 311.125. Sector 425.343.
On your left. Clear on the left.
Sector 5,
1 minute
You've just done a
38.164.
1:38.2.
This is for E3. Laps of fuel 8. On lap 22 and 29. Sector 114.359. Sector 216.156. Sector 311.26.
Incident in turn 6. Looks like it's Young.
2-second gear change.
How'd you get behind me, Dan? What's up?
Sector 425.327. Sector 529.
1 minute 36.561.
561. E3. Laps of fuel 7. On lap 23 and 29. Sector 114.781. Sector 216.125.
sort of speeds were you hitting Chad, Kane when you guys were hooked up?
I didn't even pay attention.
Sector 5.
1 minute 36.305.
P3. Laps of fuel 6. On lap 24 of 29. Sector 115.265.
That car's a lap down.
Sector 216.718.
Left side. Hold your line. Clear on the left.
Sector 312.425.
Sorry, D.
You didn't hit the wall, did you?
Nope. Just rear tires again a little bit slippery. So I just spun coming onto the oval.
Sector 443.187. Sector 529.1.
1 minute
That last lap was at 56.8.
56.823.
P3. Laps of fuel 6. On lap 25 of 29. Sector 114.671.
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
389. Sector 312.593.
Can't get too happy with that throttle. It'll send you for a loop. I'm not used to driving turbo cars with that much lag, you know, so it's used to getting on the throttle a bit earlier and going for it and using the tires up a bit more, but I guess it is a good thing. It teaches me the throttle control and balance of the car.
26.406.
You got about 5 laps of fuel left.
So we can probably run around 30 laps on a tank of fuel.
Sector 539.3.
1
That was
minute
at 139.4.
39.382.
P3. Laps of fuel 5. On lap 26 of 29. Sector 114.437. Sector 216.329.
car on your left. Stay on the left. Clear left.
Sector 5.
1 minute 37.232.
E3. Laps of fuel 4. On lap 27 of 29. Sector 114.562. Sector 216.375.
There's an incident in turn 6.
Sector 311.546.
The car in front is pitting.
Sector 125.297.
$25 seconds to go.
Sector 5.
1 minute
Last lap was at 137.3.
37.272. Peter's sitting
The
now.
leader, Muller, is pitting.
On lap 28 of 29. Sector 115.156.
Okay, Ed, we estimate you've got 5 minutes of fuel remaining.
Sector 216.406. Sector 311.454.
The gap in front is now 17 seconds.
Right side. Clear on the right.
5.045.
We're almost out of fuel. We might not make it to the end.
Was that okay there, Brian?
Yeah, I can do it.
Cool, thanks.
Sector 5.
1 minute 37.48.
E3. Laps of fuel 2. On lap 29 of 29. Sector
The gap behind is now 1.8 seconds.
It might be one of those things where if a guy was on a single screen though, he might not know that you were even. Like I could see where you were. For me, it was gravy, but a guy in a single might get freaked out.
I'll go till empty if you want. We got 1 or 2 more laps of fuel.
Sector 36.750.
Yeah, thanks for the advice, Brian. Yeah, I'm trying to be more patient with the bus stop stuff, you know?
Yeah. Oh, I know. It's easy to, you know, if you were 2 tenths further back, you know, you could probably dive in and go for it. But chances are it'd be slower for both of us, and 1 time out of 5 we're going to wad up. Or maybe 1 time out of 3. So, It's easy just to let me pull you out the backside, and then you've already got a little bit of draft help to really
Looks like
flush out
P2's
that
gone
straight.
off in turn 1.
At the end of the day, it'd be better. Just like you did.
Well done, Ed. Great drive.
Yeah, I was even pondering waiting on it, you know.
Time 1.
But yeah, I'm glad it worked out.
Checkered flag.
Had a good time, guys. Thanks.
Great job, driver.
Hit next lap. On lap 2 of
So Mueller finished at 47. About 49, maybe 50 minutes of fuel in this thing. Stretch it. I could do one more lap.
I can go one more, Kane, if you can.
Let's go.
Oh, where are you guys? Oh, I see Kane. I see Chad.
All
I don't know what I
right.
did on my fuel counts, but I didn't show I could make it for the race, so I had to stop and grab fuel.
This one, guys.
I tried everything to catch you at the end, man. Everything I could.
Let's